Hey, what's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing good. Today, we're going to be talking about several new features when it comes to the editing experience on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Samsung brought a lot of great new features to the gallery, and we're going to go over those in this video. Now, if you missed my previous video where I went over all the new camera features, make sure to check out that video first and then come back to this one. With that being said, let's do this. The first thing that I want to go over is the ability to remove a subject from a photo. Now, this has been available on the iPhone 14 series for a bit now, but now it's available on the Galaxy series and it works really good. Let me show you how to do it and a few things that you can do with that photo. So first things first, you have to find an image that has a subject in which you can extract from the image that's not too busy. So I have a moonshot here. What you're going to do is just touch and hold on your subject, give it a minute, release your finger. Now I can save it as an image. Now if I go back into my gallery, go all the way to the top, you can see I've extracted the moon from that photo and now it doesn't have a background. Now I'm going to find a different photo. So like this one right here. I'm going to go into the editor. Then I'm going to go under where the smiley face is on the bottom right. Then I'm going to tap on stickers. Then I'm going to tap on the gallery symbol over here on the left. Tap on the plus symbol to create my own sticker. And then I'm going to tap on the moon. Now I'm going to resize it. Hit next, hit done, and now I have a moon sticker. So I can make it big, and I can put it in the corner here, do something like that, and if I'm happy with it, I can tap save, tap save as copy, and now I have an image in which I put my own custom sticker on it due to the ability on how to extract my subject. And I can do this for a face as well. So if I go into a different photo, such as this one, well, that's a really terrible photo. So let's find a different photo real quick. We'll do this one, right? So we have a photo of a monkey. If I do the same steps, go into the editor, go under the stickers. I have another custom sticker that I made right here of myself making a terrible face. And I can rotate it. I can place it in the corner here, tap save as copy. And there's another example in which you can extract your subject and then use it as a sticker. It's really cool, and you can also do this in notes, so you can extract your subject and then paste that subject in a note if you're trying to get really detailed. So a lot of cool stuff, and I'm just really happy to see that Samsung implemented this new feature. The next feature I want to talk about is how to create your own filter or LUT from your favorite movie or favorite image on the internet. This is a great way to get filters from premium or paid apps for free in a way. So let me show you. Here's what you're gonna do. First things first, you need to do a Google search for the filter that you want. In this case, I'm gonna do a Visco filter. So Visco HB2 filter. Then I'm gonna go under images to look for an example of that filter that takes up, the full frame. So we have a good example right here. Now I'm going to save this image to my phone. Then I'm gonna dive into the gallery, find an image that I want to apply that filter to. So we'll use the monkey again. Go into the editor by tapping on the pencil icon, then go into the filter section by tapping on the three little circles on the bottom, tap the plus symbol, tap create filter, go into your recent photos, find the image that you just downloaded, rename it to the filter that you downloaded. So this is HB filter 2, or HB2. Tap done, and there you go. That looks pretty good. There's the image, and you can see it takes the colors and the grade from the image and then applies it to the image that you're editing. And you could do this for anything. So let's say it's not just a filter that you want, it's like a movie. So we'll do a search for Avatar 2, Way of Water. Then we'll go under images and we'll find a scene from the movie. So we have a scene right here. We'll go ahead and download that image. Then we'll go back into the gallery. We'll find a different photo this time. Instead of the monkey, we'll use the tiger right here. Go into the editor, go into the filter section, tap on the plus, create filter, go under recents. There's the avatar photo, and there you go. It applies it. You can see before and then after. And then you can rename the filter to match the image. So it could be Avatar 2. Tap done, tap create, and now you've saved that filter. and it's right there. So now I can access it anytime, and I can even apply that filter while I'm taking a photo within the camera app. So let me show you that real quick. If I go into the camera, then go under photo, tap on the little magic wand in the top right, go all the way over, you can see my filter is right there. And it applies it in camera so I don't have to do it in post. Pretty cool. And I can even dial down the strength if I want to. Pretty useful stuff. The next feature I want to show you is how to automatically create content right inside of the Gallery app just by selecting a few clips or photos. You can create collages, remixes, highlight reels, and several other things all at the click of a button. Let me show you. So what you're gonna do is go into the Gallery app on your phone, and you can do this one of two ways. You could stay under the Pictures tab, which has all of the photos and videos located on your phone, or you can do it under Albums, where it has, the individual albums that you've created. I'm just gonna stay under the Pictures tab. Then I'm gonna select a few photos from my little IKEA trip here, a couple photos, and then we'll do a couple videos. So I'll select these 3 videos. Then I'm gonna tap on the Create button on the bottom left. And it's gonna give me the choice of a highlight reel, a movie, a GIF, or a collage. So I'm gonna do a highlight reel. It's gonna use AI and process everything. Then I can select a filter, so I can do maybe intense, and then we'll just let it play through real quick. It's basically gonna stitch everything together and give me like a little montage. So you can see it adds like a cross-dissolve fade to keep things interesting. It doesn't look the best, but if you've already trimmed your clips and you've done a few things and everything is shot in the same aspect ratio, it could come out pretty cool. If you're only doing photos, you could easily just select your photos like so. We'll do these 4 photos, tap on Create, tap on Collage, and then it will automatically make a collage for you. You could select the template down here. So if you want one that's like this, you got it. If you want to remix it just like this, you could do that. You can select the aspect ratio here. So if you want one for Instagram stories, you have 9:16. You have 16:9, 1:1. You can add different frames. A lot of cool stuff that you can do just with the stock Gallery app. I really like it. You should mess around with it, see what you come up with, and if you post it on Instagram, make sure to tag me so I can see your creations. The Galaxy S23 Ultra is smart enough to recognize faces, objects, and other scenes in order to group the images that are similar together to clean up your albums. Let me show you how to do it because it definitely cleans things up and it makes it easier to navigate through your gallery. Just like all the other tips and tricks I have gone over so far, you need to be inside of your Gallery app. As you can see, I have 4 photos of my really goofy face down here, and it's just taking up a lot of space in the gallery. I can clean this up by grouping them together. So I'm gonna tap on the 3 little dots in the top right, then I'm gonna tap on Group Similar Images, and watch this. Boom, it cleans it up. It grouped these 2, and it grouped these 4, and it grouped those 2. So if I tap on this one right here, and then tap on where it says 4, I have all of my images grouped together. Now I can delete the ones that I don't want, I can save the ones that I do want, or I can save them all, but regardless, it cleaned up my gallery, making things nice and tidy. It's a really useful feature, and that is a very loud motorcycle. I love that. I love that. In any case, maybe we can group all motorcycles together. Does it work? I think it worked. He went away. Fantastic. In any case, that's how you can clean up your gallery. I am not redoing that section. The next thing I want to talk about are the enhancements when it comes to creating photo albums. This is something that I've really never dived into in the past, so it's new to me. Let me show you what I mean, and let me know in the comment section if you guys had any great results creating albums with these new features. In order to see all of these new album features, you're going to go into your gallery, then you're going to go under Albums, the tab down here on the bottom. Then tap on the plus symbol up here on the top, and you can see you can create a regular album, an auto-updating album, which isn't working for me properly right now. When I first got the phone, it worked like a boss. Basically, you select it, you name it, tap create, and then people will pop up, and then you can assign a face to that album. That way, whenever you take a picture of that person, it'll automatically be sorted into their album. But right now, it's not working properly, so I'm gonna do a factory reset and see if that fixes it. Then you have group, where you can create a group of related albums. You can create a shared album. And something that's new this year is a shared family album. So if you select that, you can share an album with your family, and then they each get 5 gigabytes of additional storage for each family member, up to 6 people. Really cool, and it's a great way to share photos and add them into the galleries that you share with family members. So those are the new album features that I was talking about. Staying on the topic of albums, you can also assign which albums are visible as soon as you tap on the Albums tab. So for me, I have my favorites, my camera album, expert raw, and screen recordings. To assign this, what you're gonna do is tap on the 3 little dots in the top right, tap on Select Albums to Show, and from here, you can select albums that you want seen, and then you can deselect the albums that you do not want seen. Once you're happy, just tap Done, and then we'll save it. The next thing that I want to talk about is how to quickly view the metadata that's saved on each photo and video. Now, if you don't know what metadata is, it's basically information that's pertinent to that photo and video. So this information is going to be like the device used, the time and date, location it was taken, and where that photo or video is saved on your phone, plus a lot of other information. And you can edit that metadata. So let me show you. So I have a photo pulled up right here. If I want to view the metadata on this photo, typically in the past I would have to go into this menu right here and then tap on details. But now all you have to do is swipe up, and then there's all your information. And like I said, it gives you the date and time, where it's stored on your phone, the phone used, the mode used, all of the settings used to take the photo, and the location. If I tap on edit, I can edit some of this data, such as the time and date, I can rename the photo, and I can adjust the location. If I'm happy with everything, just tap save. From here, I can also add a hashtag to quickly find photos centered around this hashtag. So I could type in, hashtag portrait mode, hashtag my name, hashtag sunglasses, things like that. That way I can easily locate similar photos. In my previous video, I showed you how you can convert a motion photo into a video or a GIF. In this video, I want to show you how you can convert a video to a GIF because it's an entirely different process. So I'm inside of the Gallery app and I have a video pulled up right here. You can see it is a portrait mode style video. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Now, most people would probably tap on the pencil icon in order to do this. And let me change that face on Dennis because that is just not an attractive looking face. There we go, that's better. So most people would go into the editor by tapping on the pencil icon, but that's not the case. What you're gonna do is tap on the 3 little dots in the bottom right, then tap on Open in Video Player. Now, when I first did this, it prompted me to download the video player, so you might have to do that. Go ahead and open it up, and you can see we have a different interface. In the top left, we have GIF. What we're gonna do is go back into the video player, go into GIF, and then from here, I can select a portion of the video, or I can select the entire video. I can adjust the speed of the GIF. I can make it go forwards. I can make it go backwards. I love motorcycles and I love semi-trucks. They love me. They do this all the time. Or I can make it a boomerang like you see here. So if I'm happy with it, I can just tap save. And then now it is saved to my camera app. So if I go into my camera gallery here, there is the GIF. And now I can instantly share it to social media. And that's how you can create a GIF from any video in your gallery. 8K video has improved dramatically on the Galaxy S23 Ultra, but one of the best use cases for 8K is to extract pictures from, so that way you can use it in order to capture photos. It's a really ingenious approach to photography, especially with the new 30 frames per second on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let me show you how you can pull a high-resolution image from an 8K video. So I have an 8K video that I just took in this area right now. So if I show you, you can see the resolution is 4320 by 7680, which is 8K, and it's at 30 frames per second. So if I go back to the video and then scrub to a part in the video in which I want a picture, so we'll say this ice cream cone right here, because everybody loves ice cream, I can extract that by tapping on the little box in the bottom left corner. So just tap on that, there goes my picture. Now if I go to the picture and then swipe up, you can see that still frame from the video is 33 megapixels. So from here, I can crop in even further and then do another image. So now if I back up, go to the next image, and then check out the resolution, this one's 4 megapixel, which honestly on a phone is going to be just fine. But you could always just crop a little less, so we can do that. Save it, just like that. And we'll check out that one. So let's back up. That one's 10 megapixel. So you get a lot of flexibility with just a still frame from 8K video. In my last video, I talked about Expert RAW and all the things that you can do with it and how it's now integrated into the regular camera app, and I love that. However, there's one thing that I left out for this video, and that's the fact that we now have Lightroom integration and it works flawlessly. Let me show you. So let me show you how this works from the very beginning. I'm inside of the camera app. I'm gonna go under More, then I'm gonna tap on Expert RAW. Now that's gonna pull up the Expert RAW interface. You can see I'm in 50 megapixel and I'm capturing 16-bit RAW. So high resolution, great RAW. Now I'm gonna go ahead and capture a quick picture of the back of my shoe here. So just snap that photo. Now I'm going to pull up that photo, which it pulls up a separate editor rather than just the gallery. And you can see Lightroom down here on the bottom. If I tap on that, it's going to import that photo into Lightroom. Sometimes it takes a minute, but this time it was pretty instant. So there's the photo right there. And what's really, really cool is that Samsung worked with Adobe to bring, if I go all the way over to Profiles, a Samsung Expert RAW profile. So it actually has the colors from Samsung Expert RAW. And then from here, I can do all the tweaking that I need and get expert level control over my image. I really love that. And the Galaxy S23 Ultra, if I'm not mistaken, does come with 2 free months of Adobe Lightroom, so you can try it to see if it works for your workflow. So there you go. That was several new tips and tricks for the Galaxy S23 Ultra and the brand new Gallery app. I really like the app. I think it brings a lot of new intuitive features, and I think that most of you guys should get a lot of use out of these new features. Let me know what you think. If you guys want to see any other coverage, let me know what your ideas are in the comments down below. And other than that, I'll see you beautiful people.